And we're back. It's us, Crits-N-Giggles. We're doing the thing again. We're back, session 10. Um, I am your humble GM, DK, IGM, and then passing it down to the left.
Hi, I'm Cece and I play Eritrea.
To the left, to the left.
Hello, I'm Ika and I play Slippy.
Yeah, you do. To the left, to the left, to the left.
Hi, I'm Scott301, and I play Allison Daggert.
Hell yeah. We're down a Hogra today. Belo's not feeling well. Thoughts and prayers, everyone.
Love you, Below.
Sending all the good vibes, all the healing energy, all the Starbucks and big sunglasses. Um,
Give me your
Hell yeah.
energy.
yeah. Uh, but so we're gonna quick recap of last session, which is a lot because last session was beefy as far as the exposition goes. Uh, everyone got to go through their different trials and meditation. Slippy being one that served as almost like a meditative guide for the others to provide support through their narrative. Um, Allison made contact with a mysterious entity through her grimoire, Neil, and made acquaintances with a frog, Wawawan, and Golbeck, the turtle, and given a trail of breadcrumbs to follow to go and investigate the organizational owner for the Netherglades, Madame Malthilda. Irtria uh, was having to relive her worst nightmare, um, going back to first
Great.
day session one stuff. Which I want to pat myself on the back on stream and say that I wanted everyone to know that like the dialogue for Lyle and that intro that Eritrea was given whenever they got there was the almost verbatim the same one as session one. I went back and wrote it down with like little tweaks to make it not so sloppy like I delivered it the first time. It was also my redemption arc, but then that Eritrea got to focus on their alertness. They got to in this plane of existence, in this scenario, save Lyle from towers, spire needles, disaster. And
Eh,
after that, they woke up to witness a demon formed Hagra for a split second as her demigod powers were awakened by her entity. Hagra, being in a deprivation chamber, came face to face with the beast beneath worlds, the creator of the planet Velkarash that she's from, and put her. Oh, sorry. Back to Eritrea. Eritrea was also left breadcrumbs to go investigate the Æther Isle Emperor, and Hagra, by the beast beneath worlds, was given instruction to go and investigate. Whatchamacallit? Phineas Argento, the organization owner of the Midgate Syndicates. Um, and after that, they made it to the Crab Shack, where they met an old man whose name I forgot. Doesn't really matter.
Miles.
There we go, Miles. And Miles, just the drunk, salty sea captain you'd expect him to be, um, did in his drunken stupor mention that a ghost told him to give Eritrea a map of the island, which he did before passing out in his own sweat. Um, then, but not before being pressured by Hagra to give Allison the best date experience and to hire some wait staff to take care of that venue. Um, and then everybody
I'm
decided to go
sorry, y'all
home.
did what now?
But yeah, the why can't I see things? Oh, haha. Um,
Did you just speak Spanish? What did you say?
I can, but no. I can speak a little Spanish, but not enough. Enough to
Hola,
order
¿qué
food.
pasa?
I don't know what that means. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah. So y'all made it back to the gladiator safe house for the faces, and that's where we're gonna pick up session. So, what do y'all want to do after y'all walk in from the blistering cold? You can can hear the crashing waves outside still, the whistling, whipping wind of the ever-constant ice storm that plagues this center island, inlet of the island. You'll get a chance to unlock.
Allison's going to immediately start glancing around, trying to see if there's any scry orbs.
Absolutely good call. Make me a knowledge check. We'll call it DC 15.
Can I use my observant experience?
Absolutely.
Don't forget your spa day bonuses.
Right.
I know you had them.
I'm trying to remember.
It was
that-
+1 knowledge.
Oh, it is a knowledge? Okay. Oh, I think I already have. Yeah, already got a +1 to that. 20 with hope.
20 with hope. So you get that hope back that you would have spent on your experience. And then, as you're looking around, you don't see any scrying orbs, but you know what you're looking for. You're clocking that same energy, and you realize all the scry phones that y'all are carrying are tied to the same technology that those scry orbs are, and that it might not be in y'all's best interest to discuss extremely sensitive information with those in the room.
Oh, who would have thought? The names.
They're
Phones
tracking
are
us on our
always
phones.
My FBI agent is
My FBI agent took
Serious
his headset off
spying.
long ago.
yeah.
Allison, upon seeing that, glancing at the others and just giving a sigh. Well, I think that it'd be a good idea if we kind of talk some battle plans, if y'all are open for it. And as she does, she kind of gives a motion to the others to, you know, reaches into her pocket, kind of pulls out the phone to give attention to it, and just be the hush, the hush sound,
Right. Just
or
basically.
I feel like
or the hush motion.
Yeah.
Eritrea knows exactly what she's talking about because that's exactly what Eritrea wanted to do. But she was actually going to pull everyone into her room because she's like, we're still in this common area. I don't trust it.
Hmm.
So she's gonna walk up to the table, put her phone down, and motion for everyone to follow her up the stairs where there's even less of a chance that anyone will hear them.
Allison does
Is
the
there a
same.
phone charger over here?
yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's over here, hon, on the table. You want me to plug yours into?
Yeah, there
sweetheart?
are USB ports on the table that go to a central power hub in the table's base, so y'all can totally charge them on the table. And Gary's gonna be like, "Oh wait," he's pulling out his scry phone. Wait, I wanted to show y'all a YouTube video real quick. Look, it's funny. This llama keeps screaming at the camera. Look, he's so angry.
Allison is just plugging in her phone and Eritrea's phone and goes up the stairs, not even paying attention to what Gary is saying at this point.
Why do you want to tube me?
No, it's a YouTube. It's a website you go to and you can watch different videos, all user uploaded content. Look at this. It's the llama screaming at the camera. Hey, where's everyone going? And he drops his phone on the table. He doesn't plug it in. He's just it doesn't want to be left out. Come on, wait. And Hagra, as y'all are leaving, Hagra's like, I do not feel too good. I think the cacophony gumbo might have caught up with me. I'm going to lie down for a minute. Presha, you come with me. And Presha, the cat, is going to follow along with Hagra for a while and just be like, oh yes, I was wondering if we were to go and sleep because after tearing up that entire cart, I feel exhausted and I'd love to nap about it. So
Allison pauses, going up the stairs, hearing Hagra say this, looks over to her. Oh, all right, well, if y'all need anything, y'all know where to holler for us.
Yes.
Please feel better for girl.
Absolutely. She goes to lay down. And then I'm going to move y'all to the next room.
Slippy says, I wanted to watch the video. whatever a
Allison.
video is.
Yeah, Allison kind of looks back to Slippy and kind of like gives her a, she doesn't say anything, but she kind of gestures towards her. The idea of like, uh, not a good idea right now.
This is completely lost on her.
She like
But
literally, she's literally shaking her head at you.
she she just goes along and follows you.
Allison kind of looks back to Slippy. Did y'all plug your Skyphone in?
Yeah, it's at the
Insight
table.
check.
Oh, I'm telling the truth.
I okay, yeah, I'm asking because I don't remember if you actually did say you left it on the table or not.
Oh, yeah, I I thought I did after DK said
Yeah,
that
we'll just say that
there
we
was
did because
charger.
it's not really super important to the story if the phones are charging or not. But yeah,
Yeah, well, no, yeah, Allison mainly wants to make sure they're not on them as they're about to have this
yeah, they
conversation.
definitely
Oh
set them
yeah,
down.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
everyone
He
come
was.
with me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Allison, as we're
uh,
going, is keeping an eye out for any more orbs on their way.
a sleepover.
Slumber
Uh,
party. I call the tub.
More.
yep. She's gonna look around very conspicuously. Yep, sleepover. Come on in.
So you'll all go in.
And then she's gonna shut the door, and look around for any scrying eyes in here.
Allison's doing the same.
Sweet. Both y'all make me knowledge checks. DC 15. You can use the same bonuses you used earlier.
Noticing everyone is looking around, Slippy is going to look around too, but not knowing what she's looking for.
Awesome. Go ahead and
I'd say
also make me a knowledge check, Slippy. Unrevealed
Okay.
DC.
I
that is
made the
a
DC.
Hey, you made
yeah
it.
24 plus fear.
Perfect.
And
Great, we're all afraid.
We're all afraid someone's watching.
As y'all
It
enter
glances
in,
over. What's this YouTube? Or what's this Twitch that you're
Yeah.
speaking of?
Slippy notices nothing except the tense energy in the room.
Mhm.
Allison and Eartria, y'all both clock the vanity, and the mirror on the vanity has, you can sense from it a similar energy that was coming from the scry phones.
uh, can is the mirror like can it be detached from the vanity?
Give me
Like, can I
another either knowledge or instinct.
let me see what my bonuses are. Yeah, we're gonna go with knowledge. Where did it go? Um, can I use my clue finder ability?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, actually, I just realized something. I have something I could use. I'm gonna let Eritrea go first, but I do have something I could also use to help with this as well.
You do, and I'm 99% sure I know what it is that you're thinking of. And I want to make sure rereading it real quick. Okay. Um, and we can do that in a second because Eritrea is looking for something technical to detach this, so not magical. Um, but that said, you do notice that there are hinges. Like it can fold down, it can collapse. The hinges, in theory, could be removed, and you could detach this if you wanted to. You would just need to. Somebody would have to make a finesse roll, DC 10.
All right, well, I have an idea. Um, she's gonna look over to the group and start making just really weird faces. Like just like wiggling her eyebrows, like darting her eyes back to the mirror, like
Just
making like a ugh face, like trying to be like, this thing is no good. But probably not doing a fabulous job. And she's gonna be like, I think we should bring this out to the main table, and have a little fashion show. Uh, and she's gonna try and undo the hinges.
Bet. DC 10 finesse check.
Okay, let me check my spa day bonuses. Nothing for finesse. Dope. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Um,
where can we double check our bonuses?
They would have been something that I would have expected y'all to note, and that's on me for not mentioning that on whatever the cards that I gave y'all in chat
Oh, right.
call out.
Hey, critical.
Okay, crit.
Critical as falls.
So you see the hinges, but then you realize there's actually a quick release. If you press on it, it pulls the hinges forward and like pushes them to where you can just slide it off with ease. You don't even need a screwdriver. You can just poof, and you slide it right out and tuck it under your arm. You gain a hope
Great.
and clear a stress if you had any, but I don't think you had any stress.
she's gonna do that. Gonna quickly just. Oop, nope, that's not what she meant.
I will
Deposit
say
the mirror.
too, before you leave the room, Allison, do you want to do the thing that I think that you wanted to do?
Well, there's two things I can do. One, Allison, seeing what your tree is doing, she's going to cast illusion.
Oh.
And she's going to make it so that she smiles at her. Is like, how about this? We don't have to go out to the main area for this, but we can. Here, hold on. And she kind of helps.
Oh,
Hold on. Makes it seem like she's like helping set it back up. And as she does, you watch as she, her hands kind of start making runes out of the view of the mirror. And you watch as a magical sheet kind of appears in front of the mirror.
Make a spellcast
And
roll
then-
14 first
Mhm.
in order to make that succeed.
I don't think I have anything I could use for my
No.
experiences. That's fine. 22 with fear.
22 with fear. Cool. So
So-
what's the illusion that you're casting?
The illusion is going to make it look like the room that we are in. Basically, like the point of view of the mirror towards the room.
Well, you can only make an
Only-
illusion that's as large as that can't be larger than yourself.
Yes, and the illusion is right in front of the mirror. The mirror's not as big as me, right?
No, you're saying that. I thought you said you're making something as big as the room.
No. I'm making an illusion right in front of the mirror to make it look like it's looking into the room.
Oh, like a diorama of the room in front of the mirror.
Yeah, basically like that old trick of you take a picture and you stick it in front of the CCTV camera.
Gotcha,
That.
gotcha. Okay.
So she's doing that, and then she gives a nod to Eritrea to start helping her move this mirror out into the main hallway. And basically what the mirror is going to be seeing is it looks like we're basically, after Allison and Eritrea set it back up, we sit down in the middle of the room, the four of us, and start playing cards. And that's going to be on loop.
I will say that if you look at your illusion spell, it only holds up scrutiny until an observer is within melee range. So if it's right in front of it, it is in with melee range. So anything looking through it, that's the fear aspect of the roll. Is you realize after casting it that if someone is able to look through it right now, they realize that you are casting an illusion on it.
Can I make it so that it is like not within melee range? Like it's in front of the mirror, just wide enough to where like it just barely covers the periphery of the image?
Yeah, if you really want to. If you want to use, I'm not trying to railroad you and tell you what to do, but if you use, actually, instead of using reveal, just make me another knowledge roll, DC 5.
Okay. Yeah, reveal is the other one I was thinking of. 14.
Okay, and this was just a reaction roll to the situation, so I'm not going to gain a fear for that. I'm at max anyway. But you do realize that after detaching it, The tech was severed, so it's not able to get a signal regardless. So if you want to cast an illusion in front of it, you totally can, but nothing can see through it.
Well, upon seeing that, then she's gonna dispel the illusion then because she can have it active or disactive.
Perfect.
She's gonna be like, well, I guess we don't have to move it out there no more. It's disconnected.
I'm
Literally.
still gonna move it out there. I don't trust this.
Fair enough. Here, let me help you.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, but she'll just um yeah, just kind of put it like here,
Just
I
drop it on the
guess.
ground. Yeah, sounds good. So now there's a vanity in the middle of the floor, and that's perfectly
We just
fine.
have like a mirror. Oh, I didn't fill it in. That's okay. That's where it is.
Just gonna face it
And
towards the fireplace.
yeah.
Give us something nice to look at.
Yeah.
Uh, Upon that, when we go back in, Allison is gonna do a reveal then.
You do reveal. Go ahead and make me a spellcast roll, DC 15.
She's gonna do it up here.
Yeah. It's anything within close range, so as long as it's within 30 feet of you, you'll be able to detect it. So anything in this room, you'll definitely pick up on.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought close range were a lot closer than that. All right, cool.
Yeah. Very close is the one that's like 15 feet, and then close is like within 30.
Gotcha. 25.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
And
you
that's with hope, too. Awesome. So you cast it, and you realize that everything on here has like a purplish hue to it, but not one that seems like the same energy as like what you detected in the mirror. Um, it feels like just general ambient magic of the island, probably attuned to some type of curse or visage or something that would probably be detectable in any other part of this island. So just ambient magic, but nothing tied to scries. So y'all feel confident that there is nobody listening in on y'all's conversation in this room at this time.
can I? Allison would be curious about that. Can she do a quick analyze with her studious scholar experience to try to get a better idea of that?
Of what?
Of the purple magic, because like she's trying to like. It kind of sounds like that this island might not be real.
I will say that this island is 100% real, that you don't, there's not really a need to make a check. It's more just an unknown magic to yourself. So no amount of studiousness is going to help you resolve what this is, because it's not from the magical plane that you are akin to studying.
Gotcha. Okay. Uh, but other than that, Allison kind of glancing around, looks to the others and kind of gives a nod. All right, well, pretty sure there's no scrying left in here, so we're free to talk.
Slippy
All
is
right.
still looking around.
Listen, those scry phones definitely go both ways. They can probably hear and see us through that. That mirror had scrying on it as well. That's why we had to bring it out. Now I'm pretty sure there's no one listening to us. And we need to get serious for a second.
Agreed.
Oh, you were looking for. Oh, okay. I see now. Like Shinobi, but like the phones and
What is
magic.
Shinobi?
Oh, they're like spies, I guess you might
Oh,
say.
then yes, exactly. Eritrea is gonna walk over to this wall, which I assume is blank.
Yeah.
Um, and she's gonna take out the map that she got from Miles and is gonna like kind of pin it up on the wall. Um, she's gonna take out the map that she had been drawing this whole time,
Hell yeah.
kind of pin it to the side to see how well it matches. Um, does it match pretty well? Just curious.
You actually notice that yours has a little bit more detail because it calls out what places are what, versus the main map that you were given by Miles that shows the entire layout. And I think, let me double check real quick, because I want to see. Okay, yeah, he doesn't have any labels on the map that he gave you, but you see in higher detail what to expect in places you haven't been. So,
Um, and then she's going to take out the note that she's had in her pocket. Um, and um, she is going to pin that up on there as well. And I'm going to send this in embed chat to you guys, with her writing on it and deduction. And she's going to be like, okay, there's something really funky about this island, and it's weirding me out. Um,
Can I? Sorry, I was going to do something while you're pinning it up. Allison wants to be double checked to make sure she's going to use runic lock on the door.
go for it.
okay. All right. So,
What's the
DC,
DC
you
on
can use
that?
it.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 on runic lock.
Okay.
Yeah, 15. But
it
I was gonna say real quick because it's you can lock the object so it can only be opened by creatures of your choice. Okay, okay. I thought you was locking out specific creatures, but you're saying okay. So
Yeah, so it's like
basically, your crew
tiny.
is probably good.
Yeah, yeah. It basically works the same way as Tiny Hut in terms of access. So,
Right.
it's people you choose, and obviously Allison's choosing everyone present and Hagra if she does manage to come. But other than that, it's just the four of us that will be able to open that door.
Sounds good.
all right. It sounds like everyone had kind of a weird experience in their meditation. Um, Gustav seemed to be very uh, hesitant to share things that he knew, but he seems to know a lot more about this island than he lets on. He's the one that mentioned that this area, in our gladiator house is probably the best area to talk without risk of scrying. But this note appeared in my pocket when we were practicing our poses, and she's going to pin this up to the wall. And I think I figured it out, and you can see where she has marked on it. Um, and I don't know if DK you have this that you can like throw on stream or not, but for those that don't see it, it's
I will
if
actually.
you seek the source of the storm, you hold the key, a cursed name that cannot be written down, followed by a series of basically instructions of what directions to go in, and some letters that have been capitalized, which she has kind of underlined or circled. Um, I think this is referring to this area. She points to the map, pointing to the area above the gladiator area that they're in. I don't understand what the storm is. I don't know what this name means, but I also heard in my meditation that she kind of like pauses, like thinking about her meditation. Um,
Hold
to
on, you.
discover
Well,
the
let me.
true, the true, the truth behind the emperor and who they really are.
So, you found a note as well.
A- as well. Do you have a note?
I got one when I came into my room. And she kind of starts rifling. Well, she pulls out Neil and starts flipping through his pages. Let's see, let's see.
Do you have a copy of it, or do you need a copy?
I do. I just gotta scroll up to it. Here it is. And she kind of pulls out a slip that she had, or the paper that she slipped into Neil, and you see what looks to be a parchment that has some gold lettering I'm guessing that's gold lettering. That is it looks like gibberish. Like the letters do not seem to be coherent to each other at all. I got this, and I was looking at it for a second, and then I realized this is a substitution cipher. Basically means that each letter represents another letter, right? And there's no repeats. So D's cannot be S's in another letter, right? So
Of course.
yeah, so I took some time to decipher it, and you'll help me out. And I did manage to come up with the solution. Just gotta find it real fast.
If you don't have it handy, I can just throw it in.
Oh, did I not put it in our DMs?
I'm confident we did at some point. 'Cause that's how I got it to you. But I'll just throw it in embed chat, so that way it's just there.
Yeah, because I did solve it. I just don't
Yeah.
think I actually put it in our DMs.
Oh, like what what it says?
The solution is, yeah.
Oh, if you'd like, I have the solution and I can just read it as if Allison's reading it, or I can just post it in the chat.
Sure.
Let me just post it in the chat. Actually, that'll probably be more fun, then you can read it off that way.
Allison, are those blood stains or ink stains?
That's a good question. Were they bloodstains? Because that would actually be something she would have had a question as well.
Yeah, give me a analyze check via knowledge, DC 10.
Uh, 14.
Perfect. You realize that that is dried old blood.
Well, I for sure ain't no tomato paste, I'll tell you that much. But they basically came out to reading the answer who is the answer to who is the answer to why. Follow the clues to discover the lie. That's why I kind of been starting to look at things a little more closely.
Interesting. I wonder if the clues are, I wonder if that references the note that I got.
It very well could be.
Slippy, did you get any notes?
Slippy checks her pockets and or what little pockets she has, and her her bag and stuff, and uh, doesn't find anything, and goes, no, no, I didn't.
Carrie, what about you?
No notes. I just showed up.
Hmm.
Wait, let me check my pockets.
No
All right,
Checks his
No, it's
pockets.
perfect.
No. Yeah.
all right. What did you guys find out in your meditations?
Well, I'm sure you'll notice that I got this thing, and she kind of pulls up her broom. Well, this was
Yeah,
gifted to me from a tortoise and a toad that was in a swamp in my meditation.
I'm trying really hard not to judge because this island is strange, but that sounds bizarre.
I know it does. Bizarre to me too. When I saw it, I had to double. It took me a good solid second to process that it was actually there. But yeah, no, it was there, and I was able to talk to a frog and a toad. What were they? What were the names again?
Wawawong and Grow Back.
Uh, the toad and the frog, rah rah roan, and Quebec.
Slippy says, no, no, more like, wow, wow,
Slippy is actually
That, yes.
pronouncing it. Yeah, so it's like wah wah ron, but with you wouldn't really emphasize the N in ron too hard. So wah wah ron.
Uh, what are you guys saying?
Uh,
What?
it's French, hun. It's well, to be more precise, they had a Louisiana accent, which has some French bases. So,
Wah 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 wah? And
rah rah ron.
Gotta go down to the
wah.
Wawa.
wow, wow.
That's not important. What's important is they beseeched my help in the swamp. And after a while using this broom, I was able to sweep away the fog that was in the area to show the swamp that surrounded us. And it comes to find out it was actual place that's here. She kind of walks up to the map and she knows where this island was, right?
It's not on that map.
Looks around. It's not here. It's on the I got my notes.
Yeah, I don't see Louisiana on this map.
Sorry, it's not Louisiana. It's oh, where is it? But where is this?
Do you want me to just say it? I didn't want to stomp on you if you're trying to go through your notes and get it, but
It's the heel, isn't it?
yeah, the Heal organization.
Yeah. It's where the heel reside with Madame Mathilda.
Isn't that the Netherglades?
Ding.
I believe so,
That's
yes.
that's what they told us in. Well, that's what Belle told us when we first came anyway. Are the Netherglades not shown on the overall map?
The Netherglades are on a different island. So there are 3 different islands. Each have their own arena and
Okay.
each host their own games. And y'all all, for the Tryhard tournament, they're all hosted. It's kind of like the Olympics where, a different island will host the Tryhard. Um, some weeks y'all all do like interpersonal. Like the first week that y'all debuted, it was all interpersonal Æther Isle fights that were happening. And then the next week you might have mostly Æther Isle, but you might get some guests from another organization, be that the
Okay.
Midgate Syndicates or the Netherglades.
So basically, uh, the map that I have is not a map of the whole area. It's just the one island we're
It's
on.
not a world map; it is an
Okay.
island map. Yes.
Okay.
It's the region
Gotcha.
map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Allison kind of looks it over and goes, I think we're supposed to go there at some point. You know,
Okay. So we're
outside of
supposed
the rules.
so we're
Hey,
supposed to look into the Emperor, like the good one, I guess, from and I got that from my meditation. The Netherglades lady, you got that from your meditation. Anything else?
about the Netherglades, wasn't there some kind of creature or other, sleeping dormant?
That is unfortunately the thing about what I was meditating over. That thing's awake, and
What's awake?
the creature. I saw it in my meditation, or I think I saw it in my meditation. Did I see it in the meditation? I know we were talking about it.
I believe it was. You didn't see it. You were told. So what Golbeck and Walawan told you were that Walawan comes around whenever either there are times of famine or there is a Ruglu on the loose, which is like a Cajun werewolf. Um, and then Golbeck told you that the only reason they awaken from their sleep is whenever the swamp is in danger. And so, because Wawawon called out that there is no like famine in the swamp at this time, they have to assume that there is a Ruguru on the loose. So
Yeah,
You didn't
so
get to see it
Allison,
in your vision. The only thing that you did see in your vision was that stately manor and then a humanoid shape that ended up with a loud cackle before you woke up.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Allison kind of relays that. She goes, "Yeah, no, it's process of elimination at that point. If both of them are awake, and if what they are saying is true, keep in mind everything here is up to speculation. But they did seem desperate, and if we're talking about a monster on that island, sounds like a Rougarou.
Eritrea's very furiously making notes about this. Um, right. Okay. Um, so we know that we have to check out this the head of the heels and the Netherglades. We have to check out the Emperor, which I don't even know where he is on this island. Slippy, did you get anything about her in your meditation?
In my meditation, I was able to watch over all of yours and help you through your journeys. And the only thing specific to me was, well, I saw myself uh, back back in my old body, and not too shabby looking, I might say. And I I just talk to myself and remind myself about the eightfold path.
Eightfold Path?
Yeah, it is eightfold, right? I'm
Yeah,
not
that's correct.
misremembering
It
it.
is a philosophy in
Okay.
Buddhism that is basically the founding principles for how you should live and conduct your life.
Yeah, it is the ways in which one should live. They, I can list them off to you if you want.
Hmm. It could be important, so I'll write them down. Go ahead.
Okay. Um, 1 second as I pull them up. Um,
I can also
there
read them if
was.
you don't have them handy, but go
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
you go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay. So there is the Noble Eightfold Path is right view, knowing the truth, right intention, freeing your mind of evil.
Oh,
No,
and these are colons. The two things are linked together. Um,
Yeah,
like
okay, I figured.
yeah,
and
so you're not confused.
okay. Yeah, yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Good call. Right speech, which is say nothing that hurts others. Right action, work for the good of others. Right livelihood, respect life. Right effort, resist evil. Right concentration, is passing, practicing meditation. And right mindfulness is controlling your thoughts.
Controlling your thoughts. Slippy, do you know why these are called folds?
Uh, to the DM, why are they called folds
It's
again?
it's actually an eightfold path. So they're called paths, but it's an eightfold path. You have eight paths to choose from. So like whenever you
Oh
succeed
yeah.
tenfold, you succeed times 10. This is paths
Hmm.
times 8.
Okay. Yeah. they're paths actually, and they there's just eight of them, so there's uh eight directions which you need to worry about or not worry.
Yeah.
A lot of
But
directions. I I was a little worried at first because I know that you can't fold more than 7 times, and if this was asking us to fold something 8 times, that's not possible. Um, so okay, that's good. That's good. Okay.
it's more like
Controlling your
folded into eights.
Yeah.
mm, okay, okay. And what about were you part of Congress meditation? Is there anything we should know about that?
Uh, it's um, who is it that she was meant to look after again? The head of the
The Midgate Syndicates, Phineas
yeah,
Argento.
Yeah, I relay that. Phineas Argento.
So, meditations are wanting us to look at basically this entire operation? All of the heads? Are we supposed to pull that off?
Uh, one thing at a time, I suppose.
Hmm.
It's probably best not to split.
Allison would probably recall the point in the conversation with their guides in their mantra meditation, the frog and the turtle, that basically mentioned the anecdote of Hansel and Gretel and following the breadcrumbs and maybe tying those two things together to what Slippy just said, one thing at a time. That kind of would click with you that, oh yeah, somebody, they did mention, they don't know who, but somebody wants y'all to do this. There's somebody who is giving y'all these clues to follow in the first place.
I don't think the Hansel and Gretel analogy was mine.
Oh, wasn't it? Okay.
I
Well,
don't think
whoever's
so.
it was, we'll remember that.
Yeah.
Uh,
I do remember Gustav saying something about breadcrumbs.
oh, maybe it was Gustav. Maybe that's who
Yeah.
it was. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was somebody French. But
Excuse me, Louisiana, mind you.
they're French.
Okay,
That's how Creole came about.
this is weird, right? So somebody's feeding us just tidbits of information. And even that guy at the crab shack. This map that I got, she points to the regional map. He said some ghost brought it out and told him to give it to the mushroom girl. I, I, I can't even fathom who or what that might be. I
Sounds
don't know
like
if this somebody is wanting us to be the heroes or if they're trying to get us killed.
well, it sounds like you might be that those might be the options. Either someone is in the same predicament as we are and wants this to be stopped, or us do something to disrupt these games, or they might be a rogue agent and just looking to cause some mischief.
The uh doctrine of Zen says we shouldn't try to row against the current of the river. If what they're trying to push us to do is for the greater good, then we'll find out when we get there.
Yes, but if the
Folks,
river, the current's heading us towards a waterfall, you swim towards shore, not against the current.
I hear what you're saying, Slippy, but for me, I feel like this whole journey so far has been against the current. Nothing about this feels normal to me.
It's
I feel
not.
like I've been swimming against the current the whole time.
Gary speaks up for a second and goes, well, I mean, has it? What have y'all done against the current since you got here? You're going against your own code, sure enough, but you've all been kind of going with the flow of the island. You went and did your first training, then you went and did your games, then you went to the market and spent your earnings, then you went and got mani-pedis, then you went and got dinner. None of that seems particularly resistant to me. And following that
Eritrea,
current has brought you into a whole bunch of clues.
Eritrea is going to approach Gary, look into his eyes very carefully. Gary, is
Yeah?
there a reason you said you and not we or us in all of what you just said?
Well, because you guys were the ones saying that you didn't. I've been following the current, that's for dang sure. I'm with Slippy on the Buddhist front. We're both Buddhist.
Hmm. Did anything weird happen in your meditation? Oh, you said you just slept, right?
No, remember I had my dream about the old man who was lost in the snowstorm. I didn't think it was important, but you guys said to remember that and we'll talk about it later. Is now
Oh,
later?
yeah. Yes, it's later now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Allison's gonna have Neil open up and start taking notes.
Hell yeah. So yeah, sure as shooting. I well, I zonked out first and foremost, and then I woke up and I was in this icy, snowy field. Harsh blizzards were blistering my skin. I began to become scared because I could not find my friends. When all of a sudden, an old man approached me and he said, "Hello, my name is Tinker Tom. I'm out here looking for my brother, but I'm lost. Can you help me?" And I was like, "Sure, where are you?" And he was like, "I don't know, I'm lost." And I was like, "Well, what do you see around you?" And he was like, "Snow." And I'm like, "That doesn't help me. Where, if you're in the snow, then," and then I woke up.
Allison pauses as she looks at the notes, slowly looking up to Gary. And that's it?
Yeah, mine was really short compared to you guys'.
A guy was lost in the snow. Didn't know where he was. Asked where he
His
was, said he
name,
was in the snow, didn't help none.
well,
Yeah,
his name was Tinker Tom. That sounds like the only detail we have from that.
yeah.
That and the fact that we're in snow. Only so many places around here that do have snow.
We're in one of them.
We are in one of them.
I would
Do you
like to
think
say something first. Um, readdressing the issue of what we should do. I think these clues are leading us toward knowledge, and uh, I knowledge can be, you know, beneficial or dangerous. However, it's more uh, uh, it's more useful to have more knowledge, and I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing.
I think I think you're right, and I think we ought to talk to some of the locals about the different parts of this world. Maybe the ones beyond the map I have, and see if we can't get our hands on maps for the other islands.
I think we
That
should
would be a good
also
idea.
I think we should also be careful with who we talk to as well. I mean, for all we know, Bell, Lingus, and Bud might work against us in this endeavor. Even though they are not originally from here, they've been here long enough to where they have a home here. And they might, not saying they are, but it is entirely possible that this island could have some influence on them to make them want to stay. After all, when I did that reveal, you saw how purple this room was. Everything here has magic. Who's to say none of that has any influence over our minds?
The most dangerous part of knowledge is who knows you have the knowledge. So it best be cautious to take Allison's advice.
Exactly.
Right.
We don't
Well,
want to show our hand too early.
okay, so whatever we say in this room stays in this room. Got it?
Glanced over to Gary. And you
Yeah,
got that right.
basically.
What? I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, no, no, no. Mum's the word. Zip the lip. Trust me, guys.
Right.
I am a
And
tight little vault.
We're being serious, Gary.
I'm being
I
dead
we
serious.
Yes, but please.
Please,
We
what?
understand, Gary. This is what I'm talking about. You speak a lot, and that's fine and all, but we do need y'all to understand how important this is.
Why do you assume just because I have a happy demeanor that I don't take things seriously? I'm close to enlightenment. I'm always happy.
But you also are very chatty.
You've
We
said
want.
way more words than I have the entire time we've been in here.
She just takes a breath and she goes, I understand that, Gary. We're trusting you with this. I just
I
want you to
think Gary
understand the gravity of that.
I think Gary can be trusted. He understands when things are serious.
Oh,
I
I know he
don't know
does.
why I'm the one getting scolded. But if y'all need
No,
y'all's
no,
privacy, I can let y'all have it.
Gary, honey, no. It's not a scolding. Look, I
I just want you to understand that we do trust you, even though that we may have, some abrasions from time to time. We just want you to know that we do trust you, and I hope that you don't take advantage of that.
It's not in my code to take advantage of others. It's not part of the path.
Fair enough.
We should think of this, Gary, as some did in my past world, where what happens in the red light district stays in the red light district.
Oof, I've never been into a red light district. Those are creepy. It's all dark and gloomy.
I've been to there, but I have friends in it.
If anyone, if we come across anything suspicious or anyone has any kind of information, I think we should have like a secret signal to the others. That don't mean to have another one of these hots. We should come up with that. We should have one for danger and one for maybe a secret phrase that you know what I can't about this. If we can get the house and we want to have another conversation with this, we'll just say that we need to have a slumber party.
Ooh.
Slumber party.
What if we actually want to have a slumber party?
I don't think how we want to have an actual body like a place like this. No offense. It's just all this whole time
Fair enough.
Gary, you want to have an actual slumber party, or you're going to have a different say, okay?
Yeah, I'll change the verbiage up.
Alright, and then if we come across anybody that seems like in danger or we're unsure of a certain area or something like that, I think we should have like a silent hand signal or something, let everybody know.
Well, I have an idea of something you and I can do to tree up, but I think of something else for the others here.
What is it?
You and I have long hair, and usually we have our ears covered, right?
Well, she scratches her ear that is currently showing. It's like,
Well, you have partially covered, right?
partially covered, yeah.
Yeah, so if you and I want to give a signal, we could say that our signal could be one of the ears. We just brush it back, and each ear could mean something different.
Slippy says, I want to show you some gestures which may be able to help us, and I posted these hand gestures in the embed.
Goodness.
Hell yeah.
Allison perks up and goes,
Oh, I've seen these in Naruto.
I don't know what that is, but
I'm not that dexterous with my fingers. They're already getting tangled up.
Already stuck on the first one. I don't get it. How do I do that?
So, you're not going to be honest?
Pinkies. What?
If
Wait.
if your tree and myself are from Earth, we have seen these before. Others from Earth, they might recognize it.
I've never seen these.
You've never seen Naruto?
No.
we could enable certain combinations of signs to mean different things we want.
To be fair, we're all from Earth. But I will say, maybe something a little more universal that doesn't look like we're trying to, I feel like that draws attention. If I see somebody doing like a little freaking finger move, I'm gonna be distracted and I'm gonna lock onto that immediately. Be like, what are they doing with their hands? But
yeah, Allison kind of does the tatsu.
Yeah, like this, a little noticeable.
I tell you what I like to do is just pound on my chest. That's just a thing that I do when I'm excited. But you could do it like you got the indigestion. Just be like, I get a burp. But really that means a danger. Oh, but what if you actually get indigestion?
I have a good idea, but Gary would need a hat. You know, because we all have things on our heads. Mm,
Well, what's the idea? I could get a hat.
just, kind of running your fingertips along the rim of your hat
Hmm.
or whatever you have on your head.
Ooh, what about? And you notice his Buddhist prayer beads that he has around his neck. He's like, what if I just do it around my prayer beads? And I could just
Okay,
like
Could
do
that,
that
work.
little motion.
Could work. Just gotta make sure that we're looking.
Well, that's going to
what
be with
about
any
Hagrid?
gesture we do, right?
Well, the hair thing with your tree and I, you can see anytime.
What? Not if you're not
Well,
looking.
yeah.
What?
Well, yeah. If I do it, you look at me, you're gonna see my ear.
Right.
Like
And
I'm
if
just
you're
gonna.
looking at me when I do my beads, wouldn't you be able to see that?
Well, she reaches up and moves the hair from her cheek, and you kind of see a thick patch of hair, or like fur hair down her cheek, like where the sideburn is. But she does push hair behind her ear that you haven't actually seen before. So as she moves her hand aside, it's like now if you looked at me, you would definitely still see that, even though I'm not doing it no more, right?
Oh, like it's a noticeable difference after the fact? I thought it was just the
Mm-hmm.
hand gesture.
Mm-mm.
Uh, Whatever you guys come up with works for me. I'm cool to just say danger and hit somebody. If it's
I
that
think that would,
dangerous.
No, it's not
well, I
discreet.
mean, if it's that dangerous, then sure, but that would draw a lot of attention.
Hmm.
But I like that idea, Allison. We could all do something that is a bit more lasting. Like maybe I could fold down the collar or something of my shirt. I could tuck it under my dress.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Gary, would you mind, hun? She kind of like brings her hands close to him, kind of like motioning towards his outfit. Would you mind if I try something?
Sure.
She's gonna start adjusting the hood around his neck and collar, and she kind of looks at it, goes, "Hmm, how about this? You have the beads, right?
Yeah.
What what if you tuck them to the vest you have here, and whichever side will determine what they are. Kind of like the idea with Beatrice and I with which ear was showing. So left and right mean different things.
Okay. That sounds reasonable. I think I can work with that. What do we want to use left and right for? Danger and then like something else?
And
Danger or we
maybe
need to talk.
maybe one is imminent danger,
Oh,
and maybe one is, hey, keep an eye out.
perfect.
I think imminent danger would be a little more need to be noticed. But
Oh yeah,
I do like the idea of having one to be like we motion to each other to keep our wits about ourselves. The other one could be what we were saying, where it's like, hey, we need to talk. So that could be like left ear or left side is danger, right side needs to talk.
okay, but would that be like like your left or my like if I'm looking at you, is it your left or my left
It'd
that
be
means
mine.
danger?
Because we're the ones giving the signal, right? So we need to remember it's making it
Okay.
easier for us to tell you. So we don't need to try to remember, are they looking at me? It's which side am I to show, right?
Right, so if I'm Allison and I have my left ear showing, that means danger.
Yes.
Okay. What about
So
you, Slippy?
Uh,
Maybe you
I
could roll up your gauntlets a bit.
maybe I could and so like uh the what are they called? Hold on. Knuckle blades, yeah. So the knuckle blades, remember we flavored as like gloves, right?
Yeah,
That had like the spikes or whatever.
yeah.
Um, so like uh if we're not fighting, then I can take off one of my gloves for different signs.
so
Or
As
would the glove on the hand be the gesture, or would the glove with the hand without the glove?
The hand without the glove.
Okay.
All right, Slippy, you have the gloves. Allison, you have the ears. Gary, you have the prayer beads, and I have my collar.
That just leaves
I
Hagra.
suppose that works.
To be fair, Hagra can probably do the ear thing too. She's got a lot of hair. But maybe we'll ask her when
She
she's
does.
feeling more up to snuff. Because she won't know
I mean,
he's in
she could do the thing that Cass can do, and she kind of folds one of her ears down.
Oh,
Yeah, I think she'd look cute like
she has
that
an
too.
unfair advantage. I love that for her.
Well,
If I could
no,
do...
not really. Oh, right. You two didn't see it, did you? Right. So I've been hiding something from the two of you as well. I've shown the others, but if we're gonna be a close team, might as well. I do have to show you guys at some point. She reaches up and takes her hat off, and you see the bunny ears.
Gary
It's
covers his
something I'm
mouth.
not. I'm something I'm not very keen that other people knowing, but if I'm gonna have to show trust to y'all, I have to, you know, make sure that stuff like this is out there so you're not taken off guard at the time, when time is needed.
I promise I won't say anything. And I understand what this means to you. And he's trying
She
to
kind
says
of,
desperately to keep from geeking. He thinks you're adorable, but he knows that you held this in for a reason. That he doesn't want to make it any more awkward than it probably already is for you. But you can read in his
Yeah.
face. He's giddy.
she's going to actually take the hat and set it onto the corner of the bed
Oh.
so that her ears stay out. And she's doing this as more of an exercise to get more used to her bunny bits being out to others.
Hell yeah. I love that. Well, we...
Airtree studying the map a little bit. Is the maybe market now officially the market?
That was your map that says maybe market?
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay. So then the large building, maybe fortress, and maybe village are places we haven't been to yet.
You went by the village once in the cart on the way to the arena. So if you see on the main regional map that there is that village in between the ice island
Right.
and the arena itself, that's what y'all drove past, taking that first road into it. So y'all didn't go deep into it, but y'all passed by, and that's where that kid got his foot ran over and all that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Allison was kind of checking her notes with Neil.
I think we should wait for Hagrid to go to this place with the question mark, and she points directly up north of the gladiator houses, because that's where I think my note comes in, and it mentions things about fighting and danger. But perhaps now might be a good time to go check out the village or this large building. I don't really know what it's for, but it's getting a little bit darker out, and that might be good cover for us.
And we do have a easy way to stay hidden. At least at least two of us can. I could take people out and fly us around, and more often than not, people don't look up, so it's good cover.
Mm.
I'm not the best at hiding, but I, uh, yeah, I'm not the best at hiding.
Something I
It's
would
okay.
suggest if we do go up that high, make sure you bundle up because it does get cold.
You know what? We live on this island now. If anybody questions us or looks at us funny, we can just say we're exploring, because that's genuinely what we're doing.
And
We just have
That's
some
true.
specific curiosities.
y'all were given permission after reaching y'all's first exhibition. That's when the market and the village opened up to y'all to explore. So even going to those places, you do not have to be sneaky. You are permitted to go to those places freely.
Yeah, Allison's more thinking of you know, going a little higher, like maybe towards the cloud layer to get a more bird's eye view of the area.
Remember, her broom can only go up 30 feet. So.
Oh, that's right, it can. Okay, never mind.
No, you're good.
All right. I think we need to take action sooner than later. Do you guys want to go out and explore a little bit?
I think we can. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
While we don't have suspicion on us.
Eritrea is gonna take down all of the things that she pinned to the wall and just like stuff them in this dresser, like probably under or between some clothes, changes of clothes,
Nice. Perfect.
just in case anyone comes peering in their rooms when they're not there.
You want to just leave the mirror out and not worry about taking it back and forth?
I'm worried that that would give people a reason to come look in my room.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, I have an idea. I am small and everything. I'll put it on the floor, and maybe they'll just think I needed it to be shorter.
Okay.
She's gonna, I guess, grab the beautifully drawn mirror that someone did. Wow, this is lovely. Who did this?
Gorgeous. Just
Gorgeous.
stick it back up on there where it goes.
Yeah.
Put that
And she is going to. She's just gonna slide it right here, facing like this way. Well, she's like, I don't know where to put this. I don't want them to. I can't believe they would have that there facing the tub.
Oh God.
Allison paused for a minute and goes, I mean, if you want, Neil can hide it pretty well. Neil's my, my grimoire, and he has all my notes. You can hide them in there. Are you all right with that, Neil?
Oh yeah,
Well,
you can if you want to.
I want to put this back in my room so if they come in, they're like, oh, she just moved it. And they're not suspicious.
Gary is going to also pitch an idea real quick. Be like, I really liked that gumption attitude you had there, Eritrea, where you're like, this is our freaking house, okay? If we want to, and we live here. If we want to explore, then we're friggin' exploring. And I think if you want to I think it's perfectly valid to just keep it out of here. And if they say anything, be like, why are you watching me in the tub, you perv? I think I want to test the waters personally. That's my vote. Just keep it out of here and see if anything bad actually happens. They're not going to come in here and kill the talent just because they didn't want to be scried on while they were using the toilet.
Allison does actually give a small giggle when Gary was like, you perv.
You know what, Gary? I like that idea, and I'm going to set it up right here. She's going to lean it up against so that the only view they have is of the tub.
Nice.
And it's knowing from Allison that it's not hooked up to anything, hopefully no one will see anything.
Yeah.
But if they come asking, she'll be like, well, I just wanted like a better view because I'm smaller.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Genius.
I like the defiance.
Yeah, we're rebels.
Right.
He giggles. We're so
Right. Let's go exploring, see what we can figure out.
Allison grabs her hat and sets it back on.
Hell yeah.
Eritrea will kind of give her like a squeeze in the arm, like a proud of you.
She smiles, kind of walks with her, and like when Eritrea does give her a small hug at the arm, she could actually feel like a slight tension and a little shiver in her body as she, could definitely tell that was an anxiety-inducing moment. She's feeling a little better with it on.
I'm just setting something up real quick.
What does that
Quick.
mean?
Quick, everyone, run to the next area while the GM don't have it ready. Go.
Run into the loading zone. Let's see what it is. we can outrun the generation. Let's just go fast
Gary,
enough.
get over here!
That moment in Minecraft where you're just going way too fast and the game just can't generate fast enough.
Oh no, I just remembered Gary is controlled by the GM.
All right. So y'all are leaving the face house, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Slippy's already halfway out.
I'd say there's more halfway.
Oh, that's a lot of fog.
Oh god, y'all
Yeah, I
can't
can't
see.
see anything.
Let me give y'all some vision. Why don't y'all have vision?
Oh man, it is cloudy out today. Quite the overcast.
Oh,
Let me do.
Gary, is that your head? Or is that...
That's
That's
what? Just kidding.
The fog is lifted.
Can okay, wait, let me see.
It's been blessed.
25.
We can see. We can see from Gary. Oh, there I am.
Just gotta do these one at a time. I don't know why these settings aren't changing or saving. Maybe I did them wrong. I'll fix it later. But I just copied.
oh, and that's not Gary. That's my foot.
I am not that short.
Your foot. I think I fell on the ground and didn't even notice.
Alden has to back up.
Excuse me.
Helps brush the snow off. It's like, oh, good lord, my heavens.
Yeah, I don't know.
As y'all hop out, you hear explosions and shouting
What?
from the never eat sour east southeast.
Sour eats.
I can never remember which directions are which on a compass, so I always say never eat sour worms to remember the order. And yeah, y'all just caught my brain breaking. Sour east.
Everyone has a
What?
that doesn't sound very good.
No, it doesn't.
Here.
He kind of pulls out the broom. Here, sure you want to hop on? I know that you're pretty good at defending.
Yeah, just in case you get hurt, I guess. Well,
What
I
about
mean,
me?
you can probably zoom away really fast. Maybe it's better I stay on the ground.
Yeah, typically you only send like one scout, but I mean we're on the Gladiator Island. If we're hearing it on here, then shouldn't we all just go check it out?
I'm saying get someone there quickly while we're running that way. That way you can see what's ahead.
Basically, what she's saying is put a scout up there, get everyone as everyone's headed. Just basically run someone up quickly.
Well, let's stop dilly-dallying and start going. And Slippy starts running off in that
Sweet.
direction.
Gary's gonna, as you get closer and closer to the guest house, you can tell that it's coming from the direction. Y'all have been through this area before. It's coming from the neutral house. So as y'all head around,
Which way's that?
actually, this is supposed to be. Hold on, let me fix this. This will make things a little bit easier.
Got it.
There we go. I was trying to turn on
Okay.
Explorer mode so that way y'all have the actual stuff persist. So,
Oh, cool.
as you go through,
Whoa.
not Skelly running around just trying to open up the whole map. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Zoom out. Nice.
To be fair, they're on a broomstick. They can do that. Okay, just do a quick sweep. But
Allison's quickly helping get your tree up to the front.
so as y'all see two tall elves, one kind of surly male, and the other very regal-looking woman. And they are going back and forth. She is launching spells at him, and he is shooting hand crossbows at her and pulling out his swords. They're just going at it.
Do they look mad? Or are they just practicing?
Give me
Do you
an
recognize them?
instinct roll. And
I would like to see that too.
whoever wants to, give instinct.
Why do you not use the things I got at the spa? Why do you instinct?
I totally forgot if I had a bonus to that or not.
But I didn't give you fear. Let's go.
It's okay, I'm maxed. I got no. I'm just kidding. But That's
Hey, roll a 9. That's my strange pattern for the day.
hell yeah. There you go.
Nice.
And so that means you get like a hope or can clear a stress, whichever one you choose in that time.
Yep.
That's so fucking sick.
Because I have no stress, I'm gonna get an extra hope.
Hell yeah. Awesome. So, yeah, y'all are all actually able to discern, just from body language alone, that they're not shouting anything angry at each other. They are just practicing. And you hear one of them just, okay, you know what? That's bullshit. Okay, you said you weren't going to use that spell. You already know it takes me out every time. That's cheating. You're a cheater. She's like, I am not a cheater. You are weak. That's your problem, Bodhi, not mine. And she launches it again. And he's just like, no, fuck! And dodges and runs behind the house. And he's kind of giggling at this point. You dick! He's coming around the backside. You can't run from me, son of a bitch! She's chasing him around the backside of the house. And he pops out and almost runs directly into Slippy. Oh, shit, my bad, what? And stumbles, missing you for a second, and fucking face plants in the snow. And Moon comes out just laughing her ass off.
Hi there. It's nice to run into you.
What the hell? The man who you heard be addressed as Bodhi gets up. When did you guys get here? Who are you guys?
We
Where?
just got here. We heard some explosions and stuff, and we were nervous something bad was happening, so we came to make sure everything was okay.
Oh shit, y'all are like the new recruits?
Someone like that, yes.
Hell yeah. Well, nice to meet y'all. I'm Bodhi. And he extends a hand out to whoever wants to take it.
Slippy shakes it and says, I'm Slippy.
Strong handshake. I like it. And goes to whoever's next.
Eritrea will stick her hand out. Hey, I'm Eritrea.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Malison just kind of gives a little curtsy.
Oh, nice. No one curtsies anymore, and I'm sad about that. Good shit. And then he turns to Gary. He's just like, and he's just, Gary, emphatically, two hands. Hey, it's nice to meet you. You seem super cool. I am, but I don't need you to tell me that. So.
I mean, we are in the snow.
Huh. Dry humor. I love it. You're gonna get along great with Moon.
It's my friend.
Oh yeah, this is Moon. Yes, he never introduces me. I do too. I'm just ADHD, dude. And she walks up. She's very regal. She does the dainty handshake type thing. And,
Oh.
like, you can take my hand type thing. And,
Eritrea's like, am I supposed to kiss her hand? I don't know now. I'm not sure.
she pushes it closer to your lips.
I didn't know.
You may kiss.
Accidentally punches you in the lips.
Get it.
Bites the hand.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Extends it to the next person.
No. None of that happened.
No, I know. We're retcon the biting, and she didn't actually like push it up to your lips. I just wanted to play into it. Yes, and it's a disease. But
Yes.
and no, but cool. So she just
Also.
gives it a nice firm squeeze, not like a full hearty handshake. But if you take her hand like that, she just gives it a reassuring type squeeze on each of y'all's.
Allison does the same.
When she squeezes tight, Slippy squeezes, tries to squeeze tighter than she does.
Ow! What the hell? And she pulls her hand out of your grip.
Not to the point of pain.
Oh,
just
okay.
like-
I thought you were just like, yeah. Is this a test of might? Like, your etiquette is all over the place, bro.
They start arm wrestling right then and there.
Yeah, let's go. It's a pleasure to meet y'all. Sorry if our noise disturbed y'all. We don't really like training in the arena. It's funner to keep. It's more hostile here just because of the constant storm, and you feel it just whipping around you. It's ever loud, ever cold.
That makes sense, actually.
Practice
in the field
sound
versus
like-
practicing in the facility.
Exactly.
Very different feeling.
Exactly.
more fun. Yep.
Sorry, you cut out at the beginning. What was that?
She was just like that definitely sounds like more fun.
Oh, I mean, there's no alligators out here, and I like that part of it personally. Um, but yeah, uh, it's nice to finally meet y'all. I'm Eleanor Moongazer. You can call me Moon for short. Um, and yeah, I did not realize that we had new recruits. Belle usually lets us know when people are coming, but I guess it just slipped her mind, and you can see that she's just irritated by talking about Belle. Um,
I
We
mean,
we like just got here like yesterday or
oh,
something.
yeah,
okay.
did y'all not see the event that happened earlier today?
No, actually, we didn't have any fights scheduled for the first week. We were on a bye week. That's why we're training out here now. Um,
Yeah, Belle had
Makes
us.
sense.
Belle had us fight her, and our task was to disarm her.
oh, Disarmageddon, a classic Belle, especially with first timers. And I assume she beat y'all.
No, we won.
It was really fun.
Oh my goodness. Did you hear that, Bodhi? He's like, oh, I heard it. I heard it. No one's ever beat Belle on the first day. Most people don't even get to fight Belle on the first day, but if they do, they sure as hell ain't winning. So, you know what? Figurative hat off to you. And he does like the tip motion. That's pretty wild. Uh,
It was 5 versus 1. Odds were sort of stacked against her, to be fair.
well, you'd think that, but Belle in her A game, she's 5 against 1 is kind of her bread and butter. She's built to fight multiple people at the same time. And then Moon turns to Bodhi and be like, "Are you obsessed? Why do you keep talking about her?" It's just, I'm not obsessed, okay? I'm not. I'm just. She's a good fighter. That's all it is. Don't be like that.
I mean, I'll be honest, I do
She
kind of have to agree. It did feel like that.
she was attacking a lot of us at the same time, and she
Yeah.
was laughing a little too hard at some points.
She is very, very entertained by combat. Uh, but hey, if y'all are cold, would y'all like to come in, or were y'all already off doing something else? Or we don't want to impose, but we didn't get a chance to meet y'all, so.
Yeah, since we're new here, we thought we would kind of explore a little bit.
Oh, okay. Since you've only had your first exhibition, I imagine they've only opened up the bazaar and the village to y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Okay, cool, cool. Um,
Any places y'all can think of that we should probably go see first?
well, if you're going to the bazaar, I would definitely recommend the spa. They have the best meditation. Uh, and then,
Allison shows her nails.
oh, okay, I see.
Your tree is like,
The meditation is not fun. Where did these people keep getting this notion? uh, oh, okay, I see y'all have already been to the spa. Well, there's also Ingot's, Got's, weapon shop. It's always a staple. There's the crab shack. Or if you want to go to the village, there's like it's mostly residential. A lot of the times that we go there, it's to sign autographs. It's to you know do different stuff with publicity stunts and interactions with the fans. Um, and with
it's so cool that you guys are so popular.
oh yeah, and you guys will be too. I bet we've been out here all morning. I bet if we go inside and flip on the YouTube that we'd be able to see like all the highlights. I bet if you guys beat Bell day one, there is no way in hell people are not going to be saying your name when we go out there the next time.
They already were.
Oh, let's go. You
Well,
guys are
think about
naturals.
that.
Go Kappa Kappa.
I take it that's your catchphrase, since you look like a kappa.
Indeed.
Those are some really cool moves you guys are doing, by the way.
Thank you, thank you. And the
Yeah.
Moon's like, she was talking about me. All you were doing was running. Hey, I got off one shot. Yeah, but you didn't hit.
To be fair, I really only did see Moon being offensive. But you're fast. You're really fast.
Yeah, I'm so good at running. I'm typically I'm more of like an entertainer, if you will, someone who just enjoys hyping up the crowd. See, Moon and I were a tag team duo. We were the last year's tag team champions, and Yeah, so we're just I'm more the physicality, she's the magic, the yin, the yang, the bread, the butter, the meat, the potatoes. I'm the meat, of course. And she's like, I'm the meat, you potato. And she
Well, I can definitely see that you guys have some really cool synergy.
Allison, you can see like she's actively thinking. Yeah, she's kind of like rubbing her chin a bit.
That
So what you
sounds like a great
saying?
duo. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
sorry, go ahead.
That sounds like a great duo for the gladiators. Have someone entertain.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad thing to have. You shouldn't sell yourself short. After all, you will be the one that most opponents might not or might underestimate. You be the good distraction while your partner goes around and goes in for the kill.
This is exactly why we're in the neutral zone, is because we like doing the crowd manipulation. We serve the storyline, you know what I mean? Because a lot of this stuff, I won't say that our fights are scripted, but especially if they're inter-office fights, like if it's Æther Isle only, we're definitely going to take it a little bit easier on each other. We don't want any of each other to get hurt, with the exception of Eden over there, and he points to if y'all can see it, well, no, he points off in the northeast corner that is currently obfuscated by fog. But even through the dense fog, you can see like just a greenish hue that colors the fog around it, like a light green, necrotic greenish hue. He's like, Eden over there in that house is fucked. Uh, they will always try to kill you. They are our resident
Oh,
heal, because you have to have one of everybody in your repertoire. We're mostly faces on this island. Then you have neutrals like me and Moon, and we have to have at least one heal. So that's our heal that we have, and they stay in their chambers. Definitely do not recommend.
They don't look
got
like
it.
they're living in good conditions over there.
The house smells of rot if you get close enough to it. I can't imagine they are.
That's why they're so mad.
No, we've tried to send cleaning staff, and he's killed them. So, and by we, I mean the
Oh,
organization. Yeah, he's
oh,
a fucking menace, if I'm being honest. I can't wait for him to die. I can't.
So he's doing that on purpose. He wants the house to be that way.
Yes.
Well, I think if anyone is going to get the certain thumb, it's not gonna be you. I think it's gonna be them
I would
over
think so
there.
too. But that's why whenever we do these events and these certain type fights and certain matchups inter organizationally, we'll work with each other to try to because sometimes Moon and I have to fight. As much as it pains me to admit it, I can't beat Moon in a 1-to-1 fight. Not with my current getup. If I had something to resist magic, and she's like, and I won't let you have that. What do you mean you won't let me have that? She's like, well, I guess I can't stop you, but you will look like a bitch. And he's like, you stop being mean. I just met these people. Why are you being like this? She just giggles. Uh, all right. Basically, I know she's gonna beat me. She'll let me get some licks in. We'll do some tit for tat back and forth. But ultimately, it's about hyping up the crowd, because the more notoriety that we have, the more that we can build our reputation, the better chance we have to be part of the Try Hard tournament. And even if that means Moon goes on without me because she's a tank, magically speaking, uh, then then that's a success on my part, and I can be the face who's like, figuratively, because I'm neutral. I'm not. I just because some people can resonate with a bad guy. So in those situations, it's like, I get the crowd hyped because I'm trying to get the girl, and I'm the mean guy. And then it looks like I'm getting her for a little bit. Then she has this awesome underdog comeback. He's doing air quotes, and then she absolutely dunks my shit. Uh, yeah, it's all about synergy here, and we're not interested, because so you see Bell, Bud, Angus, all those people are interested in winning and how they can win with the best attitudes and the best heart and intentions in their mind. Here at the Neutral House, we're kind of just in it for the notoriety. It has nothing to do with winning or loss. Sometimes a good loss does great wonders for my publicity. And I'm not complaining. My paychecks are looking fat.
Slippy does the Japanese theater art like one leg hop and like the hands doing the things and is going like oh I can't do the sound um but like
Allison. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, uh but yeah is doing that kind of thing and like I love theater.
I can
Allison's
tell.
looking at those two and being like, "Y'all are getting paid?"
Yeah, y'all got paid, didn't you? They didn't pay you for your exhibition?
Oh, for that, yeah. Sorry, I thought that you were talking about like a paycheck,
Oh, I mean,
like
it's
a
just
regular thing.
earnings. The earnings are always based on like how you did, because the more notoriety you have and that you earn during a match, the more gold that you're tended to get showered with by the economy. Our winnings, sadly enough, are basically just what's scraped. We get nothing from ticket sales, we get nothing from seats filled, but we do get whatever is tossed in, and the audience is incentivized in ways to do that for us. So that's why we like to put on a show. The more show you put on, the more gold you get. If you go in there, like Eden, their house is shit. Their living conditions are shit. Their clothes are shit. Everything they have about them is shit. And it's because they rarely earn any money because every victory, maybe some edge lord in the audience is tossing in a gold, but that's about it. Uh, no one likes him. So it's all about how you resonate with the crowd.
Well, hopefully their
Sounds like you're
equipment doesn't get upgraded then. I would hate to see them get stronger.
Yeah, me too. What were you saying,
Honestly,
Cece?
kind of feel good.
I didn't know if Cece had anything or not, but
Yes, DC was
yeah.
supposed to.
It sounds like you guys really know your stuff. You must have been on this island for a while now, huh?
yeah, it's been a few years. I can't say it's been as long as Belle. What, like 3 years, Moon? She's like, yes, 3 years. This will be our fourth year going into the games.
Are you lifted at the same time?
Yeah, we were also part of the same party back in the day. We actually had more members to our party, but for some reason they only brought us two, and I still don't know why.
You miss them?
Yeah, yeah, I do actually. A lot of That's half the reason you got to play both sides here. I don't know which road leads off this thing, but I'm not trying to leave my brothers behind. And as far as they know, I did. We had made camp. They woke up and we were gone. So it probably looks like we abandoned them. And I just got to make that right.
So sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope that one day you can find them and they'll understand.
I will never give up hope that I can. So thank you. I appreciate that.
I will pray for you.
To who?
Oh, to the Buddha.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we got some Buddhists in our team.
Yeah, I'm more into the aesthetic of Buddhism. I don't really practice it, but with a name like Bodhi, like, it comes with the territory.
So, are you guys also sort of uh she looks at Allison for help.
Allison kind of glances to her. What are you trying to ask?
Above table, she was about to be like, so you guys also trying to escape? But then she's like, that's not something I should ask. And then she couldn't think of something to say after, so you guys also? And she panicked and looked at you.
Allison paused for a minute, kind of getting the message, looks over to them, goes,
Well,
I don't
Y'all-
like what you're doing over there.
It's chill.
y'all don't insight shit.
Neither one of them picked up on nothing. They think you're just
Allison,
nervous.
Allison's paused for a minute, and then glances at him and goes, "So, y'all saying that heel house individual, they choose to live that way? Like, no one's ever gone over to try to, you know, be neighborly and offer to, like, maybe fix that hole in their roof, and they just, like, piss off, like, get off my lawn, all that kind of stuff?"
You're more than welcome to try if that's something that you want to do.
Oh, no, I'm just asking, like, has anyone ever tried to do that?
After hearing the
Is
story
that how
about
they
them
are?
killing the cleaning staff, and I've had to fight Eden before, and I barely win, and it's almost always because of audience interference. There's a lot of times where the audience can toss in things to help you and assist, and because they're magic driven, I have almost died 6 times fighting Eden. Moon wipes his shit every fucking time. That sounds gross. Moon wipes the floor with him every time. She's like, yes, don't be so crass. God damn it.
Slippy wants to know, like with the role, if these two feel like they have any inclination of wanting to escape.
You sense that everything that Bodhi said is 100% true. He is not content on this island. Even in his past life, he is not somebody who would stay in one spot. He was constantly traveling. He was always looking for adventure, the next score, whatever he could do. Um, Moon, on the other hand, doesn't seem like she's actively searching for a way out, but not that she's content here either way. It makes sense to you why they're both in the neutral house.
Okay, um, I'll keep that in mind.
And you can
I'll tell the
also
others
you
later.
would also not be able to sense any like you don't see any like undying fealty or anything like that. Like they're not like they don't seem dedicated to the cause. They seem like they're very much in the business of manipulating the system.
Right. Okay.
They're here to they're here to get
I
that
like
bag and
him.
nothing else.
Yeah, maybe get off if they can find a way.
Hey,
Remind me to bring this up when we leave the neutral house.
For sure.
Um, so have you guys been to the neutral island?
Oh, the Midgate Syndicate Island? Yeah, dude. We've been to. Well, I got to go in attendance. Moon got to participate in one of the tryhards that was held there. Um, and we've been to all of them, Netherglades and Midgate. So it's really just it's just a matter of time before y'all get to go too, if you're able to make it to the tryhard. But there's also the aspect of um, like I don't know what world you're from, but if there was ever like sporting events and the teams have like home and away games,
Yeah.
so it's like
yeah,
that.
we got that.
Yeah, it's a lot like that where you would go to like there's going to be some times where y'all have to get teleported off to the other island because of a scheduled fight that you have against another organization. It's going to be. I personally hate doing those. It's so nice here on Æther Isle, on the Midgate Syndicate
That's the
Island.
only way.
What?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, he was just going to say that the Midgate Syndicate Island gives him the heebie-jeebies on account of the criminal racketeering that's going on there, and it's just like everybody's looking over their shoulder. It's just an uneasy vibe. And then he goes on to explain that being in the Netherglades is akin to being close to Eden's house. It's just constant ominous fear in your ear, on the back of your neck at all times.
I'm curious
Is
about something.
Well,
Oh, go ahead, sweetheart.
is the only way to get to these other places by teleporting?
that's the only way I've ever found.
Hmm.
Is there a way to boost our notoriety as like cause I'm interested in visiting these places, see checking them out. But I know we don't have a lot of notoriety yet, and I was wondering if you know any tricks of the trade, as it were.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The main thing is going to be pre-event interviews is a good way to get it. Going into town and interacting with the tourists and stuff, or the residents, even especially the residents because they're always here. Um, just anytime you can interact with the community. There will be events that also, like, Simon will put together for us where he's like, hey, we're doing a special meet and greet and your biggest fan's going to come up and you got to blah, 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 with the scry orbs, watching and projecting so everybody else can get their vicarious rocks off. And yeah, it's there's a lot of different ways to do it. It's all about, think about the parasocial relationship that most people have with celebrity types and how you can pull on that thread without being, if you're constantly there and you're constantly in the village and you're constantly doing these events, it's going to look like you're desperate for attention. So you got to keep that scarcity to some degree, but whenever you do these events, make them shine so that way, people remember
Het
the name.
doo-doo.
What was that?
Okay.
Oh, I said het doo-doo. He said doo-doo.
Ah, doo-doo.
Sorry.
No, I love it.
Allison does chime in. By the way, not to get off topic on this, but there's something that's kind of itching in the back of my mind. Who's... You said y'all been here for 4 years. Do you know anyone who's been here for longer? Like, who's the longest running person you know that's here?
I actually said 3 years, but I will say Bell and Bud were 5 years. Angus only 2. Eden is also, God, I can't even remember. I just feel like he's always been here as long as I have. I'll have to ask Bell, or if y'all see Bell, you can ask her. She might know if he's been here longer. Court is retired, so that should say how long he's been here. I can't even tell you. Probably decades for that one. But most of our tenured gladiators max out at 5 with Bell. Like, she's been here the longest as far as our living gladiators.
And the one that's retired. He said that he's been here for potentially decades.
Mhm.
Are there any, like, images of when he did fight?
I bet there's some records that you could pull up on YouTube and see if, like, maybe there's, like, some old highlights of Courts. He was a phenom in his day. I know I've seen clips, but I assume that they're kept. I don't know why they would delete them. They're very popular, so I think if anything, yeah, you could just pull it up on the tube and see if
Where
there
does
is.
Court stay?
He stays in the practice field. Court basically never stops
Oh,
fighting.
Wait, Court was the, was that our Gorgon?
yeah.
Okay. Allison kind of gives a nod and goes, oh, shoot, you know what? I left my scrap phone back at home. Would you mind pulling up an image of Court?
Oh yeah, sure.
Maybe I'd like to see if there's anything we could probably glaze off him.
Would y'all like to come inside? Like, it's pretty cold out here. We don't have to by any means, but if y'all are so inclined.
Allison kind of
Sure,
looks the
that-
rest of them.
That would be really lovely. It is very chilly.
Awesome, because
We
like,
might as well.
yeah, we could all watch on my tiny phone, or we could watch on the big screen inside. So he's going to move right to here. Yes, that's his party. Let's get rid of the old and in with the new. Hold on. There we go. Voila! Welcome home. Ignore that there are multiple moon and Bodhies in here. All right. So
We just walk in, see their doppelgangers, like, shit!
yeah.
Just run away.
Oh no! Our table, it's broken. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So y'all walk in. You see a more modest version of the It's the same layout, but no second story, no big royal table. Slightly better amenities than the landing house that y'all came in and stayed the first night, but nowhere near as bougie as or well stocked as the Face House. Yeah, so this is home. Let me pull up on the big screen real quick. Whoops, daisy. Hold on.
Is it just you guys in here?
Yeah, actually, we are the only neutrals on the island at this time. We're still slated to get some more gladiators. I know you guys weren't going to be the last wave, but yeah, I guess we'll see whenever they get here. Let me grab this fancy little TV. I'm gonna
Ooh,
rotate it,
let's see.
place it against this,
Are you still doing your thing?
stretch it out.
Yeah, I am.
I'm gonna say how cool it'll be if it just like it comes out the floor.
Right?
And it's just right there in the middle of the area, kind of like a kiosk.
Yeah. They hung it up though. They're not cool. But yeah. Yeah, if y'all just want to follow us this way, we'll head over to the monitor.
Gary behind.
Yeah. Yeah, wait for me. Sorry, I've been on my phone this whole time. But cool. So he pulls up on the tube.
We all turn
And
sideways.
y'all all lay down. Slumber party.
We
Wait,
all go horizontal.
it's not a slumber party. Gary says, and then
Hey.
he sits down
Except
quietly.
for-
Hey,
Except for Slippy, who's just standing.
We all panic, run to the nearest private room.
That's what Gary was like. Wait, no, not a slumber party. To anybody else, he just looks like a manic little Jewish boy. And realistically, he's dialing back on that. Oh wait, that's the code word. We can't say that out loud because I don't actually want to talk to anybody in secret. It's like, yeah, sure,
He
slumber
says that
party.
out loud.
No, God, but it's so on brand that he might.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he pulls out his scry phone, using it as a remote to navigate on the TV, pull up YouTube. He's like, let's just look best. Let's do court prime compilation, and it hits enter. First video you see, it's about an hour long. He's like, we're not gonna watch the whole thing. Let's get the most brutal. Well, no, not brutal. It looks like a squeamish crowd. Let's go with, well, you know what? We'll just start it. We don't have to watch the whole hour. And he pulls it up, and y'all saw a court. He looks exactly the same as he did then, but the reflexes that y'all saw in the training grounds are like a butter knife to this Willem Sonoma cleaver that is what y'all are watching on screen right now. Court is flying through this arena, his bipedal snake legs, allowing him to shift in between as he's just stabbing people back and forth. And then you see he's even going serpentining back around to heal them, and he's bringing them back from the brink of death to keep fighting them in front of crowds. They're throwing in monsters on top of this that he restricts and holds and starts smashing together with his legs while he has other things in an arm lock. And he's just prison shanking him up and down the body and heals him again. You can tell this man was desperate to become the champion. You see a hunger in his eyes that he knows that he has to balance quick kills and entertainment. So that's why he learned the healing magic, the stuff that y'all saw him using whenever y'all almost killed the trainees that were brought in that one time, and he just like nursed them all back to instant health. He studied in healing magic specifically to prolong matches to keep people entertained. He noticed he doesn't use it on himself at all. Like, he's getting hit, but he's not using it. He's saving it to prolong their lives so he can beat them up longer.
Alice was paying attention to this, kind of taking notes, a small blush appearing on her cheeks as she forgot, oh fuck, that's right, he's almost naked. But she's tamping that down as best she can to try to pay attention.
Slippy says, using the magic to prolong the fights. I see.
Eritrea is just sort of, her eyes are wide, and this is like a level of like viciousness that she never wanted to envision. And now it's here in front of her, kind of, with a guy that seemed to be rooting for them, and she feels very strange about that.
Allison's gonna
Slippy's
try to.
eyes are.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Slippy's eyes are just like stars.
Allison's gonna Allison's gonna pay attention to certain details, some of which I DM'd you, DK, but other things she's gonna be like she's gonna look for dates on the video or on the YouTube page, anything like that, to try to get like a good idea of like how far back this footage is.
Perfect. In doing so,
The only thing
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, the only thing Eritrea is trying to pay attention to is like what kind of monsters and things they have. And she's trying really hard not to look at Court because it's making her upset.
Yeah, he's hard to watch. In the best way for if you like gladiator stuff. But
It's hard. He's hard to watch for
Slippy.
various reasons. Allison has one reason, your tree has another.
I love that. Like Allison is just not like. What does she expect centaurs to wear jeans? Like what was like? he's effectively a Gorgon like centaur. That like the fact that him being naked bothers her so much is one of the things that is just hilarious to me
Well,
because
it's less that he's naked because she knows he's actually not, but it's like the quick glance of it makes it like,
oh, I shouldn't
her,
look. Oh wait, yeah,
her instinct is like, oh, he's naked, do not look.
yeah. It doesn't help that the camera angles are probably sometimes a little invasive, and you'd expect to see something that's not there, but then it's like, oh yeah, no, he's just a snack. But
There's a really good upshot of from him like a 3/4 profile, facing the crowd. You see a good shot of his ass.
yeah, it's just tight little snake buns just kind of clench for a second as he's lifting up a guy. Like, oh, now see, that's what I was trying to avoid.
Now that's just gratuitous.
Now that's just gratuitous. So as far as what you DM'd me, you would notice that the only difference that you can glean from his physicality between now and then, or then and now, is simply the veracity. Like, you can't tell if it's because physically he has changed, or if mentally he was holding, like, was he holding back during training? Does he still fight like that? He is retired, so, it's still up in the air as to whether he can still perform like this, but typically people that can still perform like this wouldn't retire if they still believed in a cause. So,
Alice is going to chime in and go, "How old is this footage?"
let's see. And then you do clock as Bodhi's scrolling down that it says a date that I didn't think about time whenever I wrote this campaign, so I have no idea how they're tracking their years. We will say that it is written as in posted 15 years ago. So there's no
Okay.
date on it,
Okay.
but you know that the video was uploaded 15 years ago, so it was at least 15 years ago. And at this point, they had enough to make an hour-long compilation of his most heroic moments, wild moments, unhinged court.
Which could be anywhere between like 1 and 5 years.
Yeah, honestly,
Or more.
probably. There's no telling until you ask the uploader, and it says uploaded by Æther Isle Emperor.
Well, I guess now we know who we're talking to next.
And if you don't mind,
Yeah.
can you click on that profile?
Yeah, and he clicks on it, and you see a bunch of videos from all gladiators past. It looks like almost like a directory of all the videos, but you see anything from just here's the full fight. There's playlists for full fights, full exhibitions, full title fights, try-hard tournaments. You see fan cam edits of like some of the cooler ones. Yeah, it's basically an entire database of all the games that would have been available to upload since the inception of YouTube. And it looks like Æther Isle Emperor takes great pride in keeping this content up to date, in that all of it he hand edits and puts in here, and like there's something that would tell you almost that there is a sense of pride coming from the Emperor with uploading this stuff.
She gets closer to the screen. Can can you scroll to the biography section?
Sure, yeah. And he scrolls down, and it assumedly is just blank. Like it's just going to be Æther Isle, the account of the Isle Emperor. This is where players. This is where you can catch up on all the latest games.
Is there a picture of the Emperor as the profile
Yeah,
or anything?
100%. And it looks like I will just drop the token in, but he's not here.
Is
Don't
it
freak out.
is it the guy? It's the guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. So that's what you see as the profile.
Ah, he's here. And,
Oh shit!
Where-
Fireball!
Bye.
Where do we remember him from again? He's familiar, but I can't remember.
He was the guy that did the thumbs up, thumbs down.
Correct.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
he's got that match. Have you guys ever seen his face?
I haven't. He's never taken his helmet off in public. Moon
Wonder
nods in agreement.
wonder if maybe he doesn't have a face. Like, what if he's just a living set of armor?
Shit. I'd be kind of irritated. Am I getting ruled by a fucking suit of armor? And Moon's like, there's crazier things that have happened. We did get warped here from our own plane, so yeah, it could just be a suit of armor, Bodhi. What are you going to do about it?
Sure, things have happened.
Yeah. Guess I'll just keep collecting the paycheck.
Are there any video like playlists or anything that are like, a day in the life of the Emperor, or like something like a vlog type thing?
As much as I want to yes and that because it'd be fucking hilarious, he is intentionally secretive. That no, you do not see it. It seems like he puts all of his focus on his gladiators.
God, why that just made me think of the AI Yeti vlogs. That
Oh god,
they're around. They're so fucking funny. Have you
Yeah,
seen those?
Yes. There's also somebody who does like
Oh my God.
Avatar Aang. It's just like, yo, it's your boy.
My favorite one. My favorite one is a snow yeti running through the forest. Like, guys, I just got a text from my girlfriend. She's about to have the baby. I need to make it back to her before she names it something weird.
Right? Love it.
I gotta BRB a second. I'll be back in just a couple minutes.
That's actually perfect because I also need to BRB real quick just for a second and grab a drink. So Allison, Eritrea, feel free to discuss anything. If you talk to Bodhi or Moon, they're just going to stare at you. I'll be right back.
You know what? Thank you so much for your hospitality. We actually, I think, should probably get going before the snowstorm gets worse. Right, Allison?
Yeah. About to be blowing up a storm out there. And thought the overcast looked a little thick, but I think it might be getting worse.
Wait, the storm. And Eritrea's gonna tuck the left side of her collar in.
Yeah, Allison's left ear is showing.
Yeah, and Eritrea is going to kind of go elbow and elbow with Slippy, and
Allison's taking Gary.
yep,
All right, y'all,
and
Just slowly
Thank
back and just
you.
doing that thing of like,
oh, thank you so much. Y'all been so wonderful.
yeah, it was really great meeting you guys. I hope we can hang out another time. Maybe go to the village together.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
and
even the spa. You know?
yeah, the spa sounds wonderful. And thank you for showing us how to use ScryTube, whatever you call it, ViewTube. ViewTube, that's what it is. Thank you for
Yeah,
showing us how to
I
use that.
hope you have a lovely rest of your night. All right.
and they just back up.
And zoom.
Oh shit, the door's locked. The guy won't let us out.
Sits at one of the desks and it's just like, like when the teacher's like, no, the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do. And so she's like sitting there
Oh
like,
God, I always hated that. It was
I
that
know.
and the I don't know, can you? When
Yeah.
he's like, hey, can I go to the bathroom? It was like, I've always wanted to for the longest time. Just like have the guts to be like, you know what? Pissing myself. You know what? I can. Thank you for thank you for checking.
Yeah. I
I'm back.
my
I'm back too.
Welcome back.
Perfect timing.
welcome back. Oh,
Oh,
cool.
hi.
Good, because I was about to talk about periods again, so
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
It's back to life, bruh. Embrace it.
only you'll only understand that when you go back and watch the VOD.
Bet.
Exactly.
If it was
Make a TikTok
grammar.
out of that one.
So basically, Eritrea had gone arm in arm with Slippy, and said, "Oh, I think we need to get going because the storm is probably going to get worse outside. Have a lovely night." Right,
Yeah.
Allison?
And Allison gives a nod as she kind of takes Gary by the arm and goes, yes, that over blah, blah. The uh overcast looked a little much, and
Stop it! Stop it!
I do think that we should also head on home. And
Um,
Gary and
it's
Slippy can
Slippy.
also see that her left ear is visible.
And Eritrea's left collar is tucked in.
Okay. Um, I mean, okay, so Flippy will just kind of nod and go, yeah, that sounds about right.
Bodhi and Moon both look at each other and then look back at you both and go, if y'all want to leave because you have some misadventure, please feel free to do so. There's no reason to lie to us. But for what it's worth, the storm never gets worse and it never ceases. It's always this bad.
Wait, it never
Oh,
gets better?
gee.
Nope. It's the source of the storm is up beyond the ice maze, and personally, I'm not willing to waste my time to go up there to try to investigate it. It seems dangerous and impractical.
Eritrea shoves her collar further down. Um, she's like, okay, you guys got us. We do want to get into some misadventure, but we do really hope that maybe we can go to the spa or the village with you guys someday.
Yeah,
Y'all
absolutely.
y'all have actually been very, very nice hosts to us, and we do appreciate y'all.
Yeah, for sure. It's a pretty empty spot over here. It's just us two, so and we share a room. So and he's nudging Moon, and she's just like, "Yes, we're dating adults, Bodhi. Quit acting like this. You're embarrassing me."
I
Anyways,
was gonna ask, but I didn't want to be intrusive.
oh, I appreciate that. I'm not one to insist my information on other people, but I'm not opposed to sharing. Um, but I do appreciate your discretion. The house is always welcome to you all, and if you'd like to come over just to watch more highlights or take notes, or if you need to prepare for a notoriety type event, let us know.
Yeah, maybe sometime we can, you know, during some celebration, we can have a dinner together.
I think that sounds delightful. Well,
But for now, yes, we shall make our way. Y'all have a wonderful day now.
you too. And then everybody starts to head off.
Allison's zoom.
Yeah,
She,
shoom!
she
I am
definitely
speed. So y'all go back.
using that rabbit like agility to get the fuck out of there.
There you go. So y'all go back here. Boop. So y'all are back here again. What's the move?
Your doppelgangers appeared again.
Yeah, I know. They can get them off again.
They're just sitting outside taking a smoke break, like fuck.
Yeah.
You never get a break.
So y'all said y'all wanted to go to the village. Gary's gonna ask, so what are we looking for in the village?
Allison's was gonna say something before she kind of takes a quick peek around to make sure that there's no scry.
Give me this time instinct. We're perceiving.
Oh. If Eritrea notices that Allison's looking around, she's just gonna like shake her head, like no, like kind of like don't say anything here.
Mm.
That is a 20.
Let's go. 20
With hope.
With hope.
With hope.
And the +3 is from your boost? From the...
Observant, yes.
Hell yeah. Let's go. That said... Oh, I was looking at the wrong character sheet. Just kidding. Battle Observant? Okay. Let it slide. You would have passed it anyway. But yeah. With that, you noticed that there are just the faintest purple hues in the shape of orbs kind of just drifting around aimlessly around the Gladiator Island itself.
Eritrea is
Allison.
going. Oh,
Allison's gonna reach up and make her right ear now visible.
Nice.
Eritrea is
So now
going
both
to
ears are
lean
visible.
in
Mhm.
and whisper, remember what Bodhi and Moon said? That the highlights of them sparring even just out here could be on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget to spend hope or mark stress whenever you do those abilities, Skelly.
Yeah, but
Wait,
I
is
rolled
it
with hope, so I got it back.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Good catch. Just making sure. Awesome. Then I see. And Gary gets in super close. Wait, what? And then he tucks his beads inside of his shirt because he can't remember if it's like a left or right thing.
We'll get it,
Let's
don't worry.
just go.
Yeah. We should seek a
perhaps
place.
we
Go ahead.
go to the village and then talk about our adventure afterwards. Yeah?
Sounds like a good idea. I am kind of curious to see what they're talking about with the locals and how they, they said they live here, right? Kind of curious how what kind of lifestyle they lead.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's glamorous.
Don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, sure, the Nordic people didn't live glamorously, but they still had a very rambunctious and fulfilled life.
I just think
Right.
with all the wealth being generated by this place, they must at least live pretty bourgeois.
I mean, they
I
have
would say so.
they have YouTube, so how
Only
should
one
have
way
some
to
kind
find
of
out.
technology.
This is true. So, I'm going to take y'all to the place, to the village.
Road trip.
Well, first, how are y'all going to get there? What's the marching order?
I think Eritrea might be in the front.
Slippy will watch from the back.
Okay.
Allison will be right behind Eritrea.
Gary.
Would Allison be on her room?
She can be. But also she knows that there's no need to be there too quickly, and she can't fit everyone on the broom, so
Right.
she doesn't mind walking.
Cool. Sweet.
This is
Then Gary's going to get in his little slot. That's the marching order. Perfect. Why can't I? Oh, because this isn't. Just kidding. I'm not. Hold on.
what's the song that they sing?
Which
Yes, there's a song that doesn't end.
Not that one. No.
Oh.
Oh, oh.
Oreo.
I was thinking about Chad and Chosen in the Candlekeep one. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride.
Oh, God.
Nobody gonna hold me down. Oh.
I was thinking more of what the army shouts when they have to march.
Oh, yeah.
Ants go marching one by one, hurrah. Oh, wait. Wait. You're thinking of marching cadences.
Yeah.
I know several because I was in military academies.
Nice.
Cool.
Hey, that tree looks terrifying.
Yeah.
First of all.
Welcome to the Arid Village, spelled with the same AE letter as Æther Isle, but it's
I think we're the
That's
opposite
different.
order.
yeah, I know it's the way I copy
Yeah.
pasted y'all. Let me just actually Gary doesn't have to move. I just have to scooch, use twos. There we are. So y'all get here and you see mostly residential houses, something that has a sign out front that reads pawn shop, and another building out front that reads library. Before y'all have too much time to go running off and explore, I did not plan the interiors of a lot of these places, so or any of the inventory or such stuff. So this might be where we call session for this time around, and then we can pick up here whenever we come in, if that works for y'all.
Well,
Yeah, it's been like what 2 hours and
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Allison was gonna actually say something on the way once she was sure they were clear.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which, if you want, we could actually leave that as like a cliffhanger to what, like what she says could be the cliffhanger.
Well, we'll see.
'Cause
What-
it is
what-
actually
what does
a-
she got? I'll
So when they do make their way out and they're on the way, have y'all noticed Core does not look like a day older than he did in his YouTube?
I don't know how Gorkins age. Maybe that's normal.
Maybe, but,
X-Files theme plays.
maybe, but it said 15 years. Even snakes in our world have variations to how they look throughout the years. He looked exactly the same.
But-
Do we not age here?
Allison, make me an instinct roll, DC 12 with advantage.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
And I can't add anything to this, right?
Uh,
No serious color or anything?
I wouldn't think so, unless you have a different experience that you could add to it. No.
I
Yeah,
could always
Confused Color
add-
is,
okay.
has the natural ability to observe and maintain things she reads in objects. Yeah, that's more retention than
Yeah,
oh,
instinct.
it's also observation.
Yeah, but this is your gut instinct perception. You don't have anything factual to base what I will tell you on if you can beat a 12. But you do get advantage, so
Yeah, and Slippy, you said you want to use Paradise or no?
If you fail, then I will use it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I can make it after the roll. Hey.
17 with hope.
hell yes, let's go. You realize too, thinking back, Belle looked exactly as she did 5 years ago in her highlights. Because you saw some of her past fights, and you know that at least some of those, like you have that limitless moment, Bradley Cooper, and you're like, I'm pulling from my strings of the past, and you actually have a very strong feeling that what you said is accurate, and that people do not age on this island.
Dun,
At
dun,
least-
dun, 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 dun.
At least the gladiators, you can tell. Because there's clearly children running around. Those children have to grow up at some point if they're born here. But people who are lifted, maybe that's not the case. So, with that...
I wonder if
Oh, go ahead.
maybe Bodhi?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if when people are lifted, their world pauses. Maybe Bodhi's friends don't even know that he's gone yet.
Or what happens if it does go on and we go back? Do we stay the same age? Or do we catch up to those times?
I wonder
Or
if
are
we'll
we-
transform back. And she like touches her mushroom head.
Are we even the original, or are we copies
Is this the real life? Or is this just fantasy?
on a landslide?
It's like an
No
escape
escape
from
from
reality. Sky the moosh! Will you do the fandango?
Hello, just Dun, dun, dun.
If we can all get on cam sometime and just be able to do the fucking headbanging Wayne's World fucking. But awesome. I think that's where we're gonna call the session because that's a pretty big reveal that I hadn't intended to showcase until later on in the plot. So it's really cool that you had that thought and were able to pick up on it. That's why I had to give the advantage because I'm like, yo, low key though. That's
that will be something Allison will pick up on.
yeah, absolutely.
That was very good, Skelly.
Yeah, good shit.
Yeah.
I can't take all the credit, but yeah.
Yes, you can.
Oh, no, I was also inspired. I was inspired to ask by someone who's also watching.
That's fair. That's fair. That said, oh wait, let me find out. Like in the chat, Mag's over here breaking the code. No, I'm just kidding. My lord. Mag's already clocked that Bodhi and Moon were a couple before anyone else did. That's the only reason I was like, make sure to bring that up because.
Oh yeah, no. Mags full on was over here like, oh my god, they together, and I was over here like, oh they fucking,
They fucking. They fucking.
They got the house to they self, you know they doing something.
Every room, all the tables is dirty. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
Alice would
Bring
learn
a
the black
black
light
light.
spell. Never use it in there.
Bring a black light.
Oh,
Fucking dead. Oh shit. Awesome.
right, great place to stop.
What was that?
Great place to stop.
Yeah, wonderful stopping
Exactly.
point.
For
That
this
was
table, yes, absolutely.
yeah, great session, y'all. As always, awesome stuff. Had super fun. Yeah, I don't have any cool outros. We're gonna catch you again next week. Skelly, if you'd like to do your Dice and Destiny's plug for anything going on over there.
Yeah, Dice and Destiny is currently our main campaign. The WTFs are on hiatus for September, but never fret because I am currently running a short campaign, a Candlekeep campaign, which I have two individuals here. Our lovely DM, DK, and our extra lovely CC are also characters in. Be sure to check us out over at Dice and Destinies on Thursdays.
Chad.
What happened?
It's Chad on the stream.
Oh yeah, yeah. DK plays the one of my favorite characters, honestly, Chad, and CC over here plays a lovely fire genocity Ember. Like I said, we play on the Dice and Destinies channel Thursdays at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to check us out then for episode 2.
Yeah,
This coming Thursday.
Gotta check it. We already got a shopping out of the way, bro. It's time to fuck shit up, dude.
All right.
Y'all. Awesome. Well, GG's everybody. And then we will catch y'all next week. Same Crits and Giggles time, same Crits and Giggles place. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.